good evening, everyone. Welcome to Wednesday Night Live. Happy Hump Day. How is everyone in the chat? Do put your hellos in, do put your comments in, do send a super chat if you feel so inclined. So, it's where if people like my comment, you can send me like a little donation. And what I tend to do with them, I mean, unfortunately, sorry, I'm going to burp with that Coke I just drank. Unfortunately, like with YouTube, they do take about 40% of it. Unfortunately, you can't cash it out till you get to £60. But what I like to do is say, if you want to send me a super chat, you get to decide what I do with that money. So Adam sent me £2 to do a £2 to £100 challenge, which he kicked my ass at. So yeah, that's kind of what I say is like, if you want to send me a super chat, do. And you also, it doesn't matter how much you send, it can literally be £1, and you decide what happens with that money, what I do with it, whether it's you have to find 5 items for this much, or you have to find this certain item with this much money, or whatever it is. Yeah. And then it helps me make more videos as well.
Oh, that's really good. I've never even heard of that.
Yeah. For some Tampax.
Sorry. I'm going to have to go on mute in a bit, I think.
Oh, God. All I heard was like, Tampax.
He said we're going to send you £4 for some Tampax.
Hilarious.
Oh, dear.
Right, well, back to our Wednesday Night Live. Yes, I have the Queen of the North, Shaz, with me today. Now, I'm going to share a little thing with you, Shaz. So I spent way too much money today doing online sourcing. It's ridiculous, actually. But also, I was sat there thinking, oh, what did I used to really like, when I was younger that was popular and now would be classed as like vintage sort of thing. And I thought about Paul Frank stuff. Remember Paul Frank with like the monkey?
Oh, the monkey thing, yes.
Yeah,
yes,
with all the like the monkey face on. So I thought, right, obviously I'm going to try and comp it first just to see whether it's got some value. And they do still, actually. They hold their value quite well. I'm going to show you 2 shockers, which are definitely bolos, which I haven't managed to find like on Vinted or anything yet. Let me just put it back in again. Paul Frank bag. Now, generally, even the standard ones can go for about £20 plus still.
All right, okay, that's good.
People are selling a lot of these on Vinted for between £3 to £5 anyway. However, there's an alligator version. Don't know if you can quite see that. It's the alligator one, the green one.
Yes, yeah.
£45 that sold for.
Seriously, have you managed to source one of those then?
No, I've been looking. £145 for that one, and there's another. It says rare vintage Y2K Paul Frank cassette tape recorder bag, and it's all silver. £140. That one went for.
Oh my God! Right, yeah. I'm going to be on the lookout for them then.
Yeah, it's the alligator one and the cassette tape the one that's all silver. Yeah. On this one, Y2K Paul Frank Jet Set Go fold up duffel bag Julius Monkey green, £61. That one went for as well.
That's mad.
I know. I'm so glad it popped in my head. There's another one here that's £40, another one that's £55. But yeah, I'm glad it popped in my head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even think about that. But to be fair, obviously I'm a few years older than you. So that weren't all the rage when I was younger.
No, so I remember like everyone wanting a Paul Frank bag or belt or the jeans or something. It was just really popular. And I just it just popped in my head, and I was like, I thought I'd have a look, and I was like, oh my god, actually, still like something.
Yeah, crazy, isn't it? Crazy.
That's one to look out for.
Definitely. I meant with my pen. I've got my pen.
I went on.
I'm going to write it down.
Yeah, quickly write it down.
Oh, hang on, I've not got my pen. Hang on.
I went on Whatnot today as well, and I joined Treasure Capsule Vintages stream, and I bought a couple of things, and then I went on Pokemon Chef G's stream, and I bought quite a few Pikachus for my collection as well, which
they're for yourself.
Yeah, those were for myself for my Pikachu collection.
Yeah.
So yeah, which he was very good actually, because I bought one Pikachu and then he dropped in the chat saying, "Oh, if you hang on a minute, I'll make you a bundle." And he got out 4 other ones, and I needed like all of them, and one was Japanese as well. And then he just started it at like £1, and I got it for £4. So I was like, yeah.
What site were they on?
Whatnot.
Oh, Whatnot. Yeah.
I definitely think that even if you haven't got, like, if you don't want to sell and whatnot, having an account to buy stuff from other people is a good thing.
Yeah. Well, I got the code off Lindsay and Alvin to join up, but I think it's over a fortnight now, so I don't know if it's expired. I have signed up. I have signed up with the code, but I've not done nothing with Whatnot. I didn't realise until you said last week that you don't have to do live selling, and you can just have a shop.
Yeah.
I never realised that. So I need to get a wiggle on, I think, and get a shop up and going. Especially if there's no subscriptions as well for shops.
Yeah, it's so easy to spend money on as well. Just so easy. It's dangerous, actually.
I've been buying diesel jeans.
Yeah.
Been spending between 8 and 10 quid, before the buyer protection and the postage and what have you. So I think the most expensive I've paid is something like $13.29. But it's always a gamble, isn't it? When you're buying off Vinted. I mean, a pair's come today, and back pocket is all the stitching on the bottom of the back pocket is all open. Luckily, I've got a sewing machine, so I could actually stitch it. But do you know when you get the email saying, "Oh, you've picked your parcel up. Is everything okay?" I've put no. So I'm waiting for the seller to get back to me. I know they're really cheap. I only paid like 12 quid for them in total, but that's not the point, though, is it? It doesn't matter how small it is. They should let the buyers know.
Yeah, it's not the point.
Yeah, and I think as well with Vinted, I think you've got to pay for the return.
I think so. I'm sure when someone wanted to return something to me on Vinted, I've had very, very few Vinted returns, but I'm sure I was given the option of, do I want to pay the postage, or am I going to make the buyer post it? So I click buyer can send it. So you probably will get me to pay the postage.
But it just really annoyed me. I thought this. They've put a few photos, not a great deal. They've only put about 4 or 5 photos on, but they've dodged that back pocket. And it's just annoyed me. As soon as I opened the packet, I looked at it. I thought, stitching. You put your hand in your pocket and you wiggle your fingers at the bottom.
Yeah, that's really annoying. I've bought 3 Ralph Lauren polos off Vinted, and one of them has just got it's the tiniest stain on the front. But again, obviously it wasn't declared or anything, and I didn't see it initially because it's that small. So it could be that they didn't see it either. And I'd obviously already put like everything's okay. But what can you do? But like vintage, like people who use vintage generally aren't resellers, are they? Like the people that you're buying off because you want to get
No, granted. I mean, there are a lot of resellers on there, me included. But we know how to kind of like stick to the rules, and if there's anything wrong, just declare it in the item description.
And people that we're buying off aren't resellers because obviously we're looking for those people who don't necessarily know what they've got or they've got it on a really cheap price and just want to clear it out.
But I went a little bit crazy from like Thursday to Saturday on Vinted, and I was just purely sniping diesel jeans. So I've had 2 delivered today. I've got 3 to pick up tomorrow, and then I've got another 4 because I've got 9. I ordered 9 altogether, and I'm thinking I've gone well over my budget here. Spending budget for a week, but it's addictive.
It is so addictive. Like I spend hours like just trawling through Vinted. I just put in like the brand and then the price I want to pay, and then just see what I can find.
But once you've saved your search, if you're just looking for something specific like diesel jeans, like very good or new without tags, new with tags, and then a specific price range, you can save that search. So then every time you go on your phone, you can click on the search bar, click on the save search, and everything just comes up. What's just been literally added. But you've got to be quick, because I've noticed that. If something comes up and it's like 10 quid plus your fees and your postage, you've not got a chance to look on eBay, to see, does this specific model sell well and how much for? Well, if you look on eBay, even a 2-minute search on eBay, looking at solds, you go back to Vinted and it's gone.
Yeah, I've had a couple of situations like that where I've added something like into my favourites, like made a pile of, things I want. And then gone to like look a couple of it up, and then it was like, oh, this item was sold. And I was like, damn it.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, but I might start looking at trainers, but I need to learn a little bit more, about the brand of trainers. But I know there's quite a few resellers who snipe trainers, but they know what they're looking for. I've not got a clue. I've not got a clue. Just bear with me, Sophia.
That's all right. I was going to jump in the chat quickly anyway. Indian, hello.
No, I don't want fish fillet.
Sandy Parker, thanks for joining. Pat Walker, hiya.
The them. Jenny, go on, then, we'll have them. Sorry, we were just discussing tea. Sorry.
That's all right. And we've got Chris Tyler. Hello, this is Cooking with Sophie and Shaz. No, we're not cooking tonight, Chris.
No.
Nice.
No. I've watched the first half an hour of you and Lindsay, which was brilliant. But then I thought, I want to watch it. I don't want to listen to it in the background, but I've got so much listening I've got to do today. So I've kind of like stopped it, and I'm going to pick up on where I left off.
Yeah.
It was good fun. Yeah.
It was fun, actually. We had a lot of fun doing it. Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah. Hello, everybody in the chat, by the way. Sorry, I've not said hello to anybody. Sorry.
Vintage sellers definitely don't put enough details in. No, but then a lot of it is just people clearing out, isn't it? They're not doing it for.
Yeah, but when there's a gaping hole in the bottom of a pocket, it's just put it in description. Some of them a bit cheaper. Well, to be fair, they were cheap. There's no denying that. So they're probably looking at my comment, or me. I don't know what it is. I'm not satisfied. Comment. Put my photos on. I'm taking photos in this back pocket. Took photos off. So obviously their payments on hold now, but they've still not got back to me. But I just thought, wow, it's not something you can really miss. Anyway, that's just me. But generally, when I've been buying off Vinted, everything I've got so far, I've been really happy with. And I've sold last week 5 pair of diesel jeans. So I made my thing for this year is I need to. Well, my aim is to get an average of £10 per profit, and I'm doing that now. You know, with the jeans, I've still got a lot of crap in my shop, which I'm trying to get rid of on auctions and stuff. But I'm trying to steer clear on buying low value crap.
Yeah, I think jeans are like, if you want to get like £10 profit, I think, and if you mainly do clothing like I do, jeans is one of the best ways to do it.
Yeah. Sean, you've got to accumulate.
Yeah, exactly. Sean says, evening survivors are Lindsay's salty buns and Sophie's sausage gorging. Oh yeah, second batch weren't salty. I'm probably going to spoil this a little bit for you, Shaz. However, we realised at the end, so the recipe said for 5.5 grams of salt. Lindsay misread that and she put 55 grams of salt.
Oh my God.
In her biscuits. But they looked really good. But yeah.
I can't wait to see that now.
Yeah, the tasting at the end is quite funny, and Alvin tastes it as well. But she did go back and make a second batch with the correct amount of salt, and said they were good.
Well done, Lindsay.
But it was funny, and she was like, "Oh, I've realised what I've done. I've put 55 grams of salt in it, not 5.5."
Oh God! I bet they were pulling faces when they bit into them.
I was like, "Was there not any part of you that thought that was quite a lot?" And she was like, "Well, it's American."
They always go big in America, don't they?
Yeah.
55 grams of salt, get it in.
Yeah. Hi all, thanks to Sophie and Lindsay for your great cooking show. It was so much fun and salty. Yeah, it was. You could grit the roads with it. I was in such a hurry and stressing to prepare it all, so I misread it in a row.
Oh dear. Well, I'm glad the second batch, turned out all right. Did it taste nice then with the gravy? And is the gravy different to the UK gravy?
Yeah, it's not like what we call gravy at all. Like, it's more like a white sauce.
Oh, right, okay.
Like sausage meat in it. And yeah, it's definitely not what we call gravy. It was nice though. It did taste nice, but I think I probably should have left mine actually in for another few minutes, because the recipe says, like, take them out after so many minutes or when you see them going brown on the top. And then I looked in and I thought, oh my God, mine are brown on the top. So I took them out, and in the middle, like, it was all cooked and everything, but it was just still a bit stodgy. It hadn't gone as light as the other parts, like around the top.
Oh, right, yeah.
I think I should have left mine for a couple of minutes, but then I panicked thinking, like, shit, that's gone brown, get it out. Yeah, I think what I probably should have done was have my oven on like a bit lower, and then it would have cooked better, like all the way through, really.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Never mind, live and learn.
It was a great watch after a stressful day, very relaxing and salty. Will there be more? Well, we have said we will do more, but obviously not really complicated stuff. And it can't be fishy stuff because Lindsay doesn't like fish. But we have said that we would do more because it was fun, and it was quite funny. Jeff has mentioned cinnamon rolls. Well, we said if you want us to try your
them.
mum or your grand's like cinnamon rolls, so we'll give it a go. And yeah, Lindsay says we want people to send us recipes to try if you have one. Yeah, because it is funny. It is a good laugh. So what was I going to say about it? There was something else I was going to say about it. Can't remember
I
now.
don't know. My mind's still in cinnamon roll mode. I love a cinnamon roll.
Oh yeah, that was it. So it was Dana's recipe, Glamour's Closet. Dana lives in St. Louis in Missouri, and this was like her grand's recipe. So she did the video first on her channel showing how to make it. So if you want to watch that live, you can. And then there's the following live, which obviously is me and Lindsay actually doing it. So there's like two kind of parts to it, really. But yeah, it was a lot of fun.
I'm going to watch the rest of it tomorrow.
Yeah, it was funny. It was a bit like Gordon Ramsay's kitchen as well. Actually, there was a lot of swearing going on in it.
It's not like your sofa.
No. Well, my friend Alex came over as well at the same time. I left the door open for him so he could just walk in because I said I'm going live at 7. Like I was like, come over, whenever you want, but I'll be live at 7. So he came in and just sat on the sofa, and I don't know whether anyone noticed, but I rolled up a bit of dough and threw it at his head, and then went off to go and get it, and then I had dough on the sofa. But it's like I can't remember like what minute I do it, but you don't really notice. I just sort of like look to the side and just see an arm go very quickly like that. But yeah, I threw a bit of dough at his head, but it went on the sofa.
Oh dear! All good fun.
Yeah, all good fun. And we've got Rich in. Hello, Rich.
Hello.
Yeah. What else you been up to then, Shazla?
Just been sourcing. Yeah, I've been down to the Chaz's, got a few stuff, but because I'm trying to be mindful on, that average profit, what I want to do, I've not been picking a lot up. Yeah, so I mean, I got 10 stuff today, and listed them, but I think 3 or 4, I'm not going to get that profit, or I don't know. But so you kind of panic, don't you? Do you know when you set yourself a goal and you're outsourcing and you're thinking, I've not really got much to list, because I've still got 10 listings per day in my head, and I'm one of these. I don't have a stockpile of stuff what's not listed, or whatever I buy, I put on.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so you start panicking, and then you think, oh, you know what? Yeah, I'll just buy that. That's £1. I might get like £9 for it, and so I started doing that again, but I need to get out of that. Oh, yeah, it's a bit difficult. So I'm just waiting for all my diesel jeans to be delivered, so I can get them on. And yesterday. Oh, sorry.
No, what are you going to say, Shaz?
I went to see Strictly Come Dancing yesterday.
Oh, yeah. What was that like?
Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Yeah. So they're all tanned up and glittered up. And yeah, it were at Sheffield Arena. My son Ahmad, he's my eldest son, and Becky, they bought me and Steve tickets for a Christmas present. But I love Strictly. I'm proper like Strictly mad.
Oh, I do.
Yeah, I love it. And but yeah, I mean, to be fair, I was surprised who were actually there. Who were on the show from this year. So you've got all the judges apart from Moxie. So Craig were there, Shirley, Anton, all the main dancers, all you see on telly, they were all there, and then there were Angela Rippon. She she did that famous leg lift. What she did?
Yeah, God.
Like, Ellie, who won Strictly this year. Leighton, Bobby Brazier, Yeah, and it was just brilliant night. Proper enjoyed it.
good.
All the audience had to, even though the judges were giving out scores, everybody were booing Craig because yet again he would get lowest scores out, you know. But they all had to do 2 dances each, and then they were winning for the glitter ball of Sheffield, you know. So
Yeah.
later money, yeah, later money. But yeah, it were really, really good night, and we've got some fantastic seats. Yeah, really, really good. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd like to see that. Why wasn't Motsy there though? Is she doing something else?
More than likely, yeah. I don't know. I don't know why she weren't there. Oh, but yeah, these live tours after, do you know, it's a bit like that Dancing on Ice and stuff. When they start doing the live tours, not everybody who were on the show is there. I mean, Claudia weren't there and Tessa weren't there. Obviously, they've got other commitments.
Yeah.
So, but I was quite surprised on who were there, really. You know, it was Jeanette Minora. She were a pro dancer, wasn't she? I think she does the Strictly Take Two with Zoe Ball. She was like introducing everybody, you know. So, but yeah, it were really, really good. Yeah, but that's the reason why I can tune in into your Bake Off.
Oh, that does sound fun.
Yeah, so if you ever get the opportunity to go, if it's in your area, go. Yeah. You'll not be disappointed.
Do you reckon you can, you know, like the actual live shows, do you reckon you can get tickets to them?
Yeah, apparently, if you go on BBC website, you can put your name down for a raffle to get your name drawn out to go and see one of the live shows. But you've got to be prepared. I think the raffle takes place a week before the next filming, and I think it's at Elstree Studios in London.
Oh, so you have to be able to go, like you have to be able to get the time out of work to go.
Yeah. But my ideal one would be Blackpool. If I could get to Blackpool and see it there, that'd be brilliant. And it's up north.
Yeah. No.
Up north.
I think we should enter in the raffle, and to increase our chances, we'll put everyone's names who come in this live into the raffle as well. So then we've got like, I don't know, 18 entries or 20 entries or something. Where actually it's just you and me.
Yeah.
Unless anyone else wants to come with us. Was that a half kid Steve I just saw then?
Yeah. It's just a show. Sorry.
Well, it's certain right for that.
What are you laughing at?
The comment he made to me earlier.
Yeah. No, your half naked body has just gone on YouTube, Steve. Oh.
Don't be embarrassed about the misfit, everyone miscounts. I once thought I had taken only one pill, but when I woke up 2 days later floating on a lilo in a pool in Weybridge, I knew I hadn't. Oh dear. But so what I was saying before we got sidetracked by Strictly, which is a very worthy conversation because I love Strictly. I've got no stock at the moment, but I've still got half of that box of the wholesale that I'm still trying to get the stains out of. And I went and bought some pink stuff. Well, this is the kicker. I thought you could only get pink stuff online. So I went on Amazon, bought a spray of pink stuff, and it ended up costing me £9. And then I went into B&M the next day, saw it on the shelf for £1. So I was really annoyed. But I've used almost the whole bottle now. The thing fell off. But I've used almost the whole bottle now, and it hasn't moved the stains.
Has it not?
No.
Is the stains in the clothing what you bought?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can get one that's drier on the first lot.
I'll tell you what works for me.
Yeah.
Elbow grease. It's in It's in a yellow spray bottle, and that's only about £1. You can get that from like Home Bargains or B&M. If you spray that on, well, I think it all depends on what stain it is. But if you spray it on about 10 minutes before it goes in washer, then generally they do, come out. Oh, that's it, is it?
No, I'm advertising it.
It's still a bit wet, actually. It hasn't dried that much.
Okay.
You can't really see it like when it's
Yeah.
still. It's when it dries you notice it. This one, I don't think it's done too bad on actually, but you can still see it. But I think it's where it's wet. I just can't find it.
Yeah.
But there's
It all depends on what's called a stain. What it is.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I suppose that's right, isn't it?
Yeah.
There you go. But that one's not too bad.
Well, wonder.
Hang that one back up.
All purpose clean.
No.
Good for clothes.
Yeah, but I've not tried it. So I normally use Albert. Please.
I just turn the heating on quickly because I'm not actually cold, but my bathroom I washed with it all.
Yeah.
And everything's still so wet that I should have to go to work with wet uniform otherwise tomorrow.
Oh. Yeah, get that heating on. Oh, but that's what I use for getting stains out of clothes, and 9 times out of 10, it does actually work. Oh, just help. It's only about £1 or £1.20 these days from Home Bargains. And then on my trainers, I do use the pink stuff, but it's in a tub and it's like a paste.
Yeah.
To go around the soles and what have you.
I spoke to someone today, and then he said he uses Dr. Beckerman stuff and says that's quite good.
Oh, right, yeah. And you can buy them in Home Bargains as well.
Yeah, he said he had like it's like sheets that you put in the wash. With it.
Oh, right, okay. Yeah. But before I started using pink stuff on shoes and trainers, like I said, I don't do a lot of trainers, but it's mainly like Vans and Converse, stuff what I know. So I used to use not Jif, Sif. It used to be called Jif. And I used to use that, and that works equally as good as pink stuff. But then I heard a lot of YouTubers going on about this pink stuff, and then I saw some in Home Bargains in a paste bucket. And I thought, oh, I'll get one of them, and it's pretty good, to be fair.
Yeah. What Sean put? He's put something. Try Ace. Never heard of that one.
No, man.
And we've got Lanian. Hello. I spent till 2:30 in the morning. I didn't mean to stay up till 2:30, but me, Lindsay, Laney, and Stig, we were talking till 2:30 in the morning on StreamYard last night. Just about everything, really. About life, everything. Anything you could have imagined, we covered it. And and then it got to like 2:30, and I was like, fucking hell, it's 2:30.
Were you working today as well?
No, I was off today, so that was why.
Oh, there you go. Then you could have a lie-in at least.
Yeah, so I was like, I'm enjoying myself. Might as well just.
It's good to have a catch up. What the world's right. It's just talk about any old shite.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, Lainey finished her stream at like 11, 11:30, then we stayed up till like 2:30, just chatting shit. Hello, Kathy. This week our washer got blocked up by colour capture. Glad we didn't get a mechanic in. Oh dear.
Yeah.
That was good. I'm just scrolling down now. Lynn's having a good old gossip and a good laugh. Yeah, we did.
Brilliant. It's what you need sometimes, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Just like, all get together, have a laugh, have a chin wag, a few drinks.
Yeah. Well, we didn't even have alcohol involved. There was no alcohol either.
Really?
No. In fact, I made myself a big
I'm shocked.
I know. I made myself a big bowl of popcorn, and then I spent the rest of the stream getting up every half hour to go to the toilet, and went straight through me then after. So I ate it too late.
Oh dear.
We did. I am sure I'm not alone in wondering how long it was last night before you went back in on the sausage sauce. I actually haven't. I was gonna try it on toast because Glamour said it's nice on toast. That is a toast topper, so I was gonna try that, but I didn't. I didn't really want breakfast this morning. I didn't eat till lunch, so I just had a ham sandwich. That was exciting. But I did, however, make a Slim and World prawn linguine tonight, which was very nice.
Oh, very good.
Surprising as it, oh god, yeah, forgot about that. Surprising as it may seem, there was no alcohol at all, but Sophie did have popcorn. So I said, I'm going to make myself a bowl of popcorn. And this was like towards the end of the stream anyway. However, everyone misheard me. Nick thought I said cock porn. Someone else thought I said cock porn. And I was like, no, there is no porn involved in this. And yeah, everyone thought I was going off to like watch some porn or something. I was like, no, I'm having popcorn.
Popcorn.
Yeah.
There's Steve Pruitt washing on radiators, bless him.
Oh, very domestic.
I'm having back me. I've had enough of it.
It's come off a pub, he's doing tea, he's doing washing.
What are you having for tea?
We
Fish,
are
chips and peas.
fish, chips and peas. Some breaded cod.
Oh, very
In
nice.
air fryer.
Are you doing your own chips in the air fryer?
You what, sorry?
Are you doing your own chips in the air fryer as well?
Yes, yeah, I bought some big jacket spuds the other day. I bought 4, thinking our Jordan and his girlfriend were having tea, but they didn't. So we've got 2 big taters left, so he's chopped them up. Yeah, put some oil on, salt and pepper, and whack them in air fryer.
You can't go wrong with it, can you? They're so good.
Yeah, they are.
It's fantastic.
Really good.
Yeah, and on Slim and World, chips in the air fryer are free as well.
Yeah, they are.
So,
Yeah. I prefer homemade chips. I don't mind oven chips, don't get me wrong, as just a quickie. If you're feeling, if you want to do your tea pretty quick, but I do prefer, proper tater chips.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we pot boil them before they go in air fryer. So the nice and go.
I do that as well.
Mm.
How could you resist that white sausage sauce, Sophie? I know, I've left it in there for another day. Evening Night's Life just back from the gym. Rich doesn't go to the gym. Don't be stupid. Oh yeah, Lynn's had a pink sauce. Because she put more Cajun in it than I did. I just kind of free-handed it at the time and guessed it. I didn't measure it out before. It said 14 grams, but I just kind of went, yeah, that'll do. So Lynn's turned out like a orangey one.
All right. But did it taste nice?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
Glamours said it should have tasted like a spicy hug, but mine wasn't like that. There was no spice in it whatsoever. But
Right.
I also didn't put enough of the Cajun in it.
Yeah.
And that's probably how mine stayed white as well, because I didn't put enough Cajun in it.
Yeah. I was thinking, do you know when you said scones and gravy? I was thinking the gravy was going to be like a KFC gravy. Oh, but
Really?
it's not then, is it? You know, because that's kind of like American, isn't it? Gravy, you know, from KFC. Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's like Americans' gravy is like totally different to what we call gravy.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
even know if they even eat like what we call gravy here, like our kind of gravy.
I don't know. When we went to America, we went into a bar and we fancied fish and chips and mushy peas, and they didn't even know what mushy peas were.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just weird, isn't it? It's strange, isn't it? From one country to another, one country has never even heard of what another country does, but you just automatically assume, that each country knows what you're talking about, because I said to us, oh, do you do mushy peas? And they went, mushy peas? No, we do barbecue beans and corn. Oh, it don't matter. It's fine. I'll just have fish and chips.
Do you think you could do a dessert, Lindsay and Sophie? I'm running out of white sausage jokes, but I have a million primed when it comes to chocolate. Well, we can do anything as long as it's not massively complicated and going to be like a really expensive list of ingredients to get.
Yeah, keep it simple.
Yeah, we're happy to do like simple stuff that isn't like a recipe like that, or with a load of ingredients like a list as long as your arm sort of thing. So yeah, we'll do whatever. It was just a lot of fun. We had fun doing it as well, so it was good. So I'm glad everyone else enjoyed it because we had a lot of fun doing it. They still have the same gravy like we have, Glamour said, but the white sausage gravy is just traditional.
All right.
Got it. Not just different countries. Try asking for a chip muffin in Yorkshire. What's a chip muffin? Like a chip bat, do you mean? Like a chip sandwich? Or do you mean a chocolate chip muffin?
Oh, Kathy's gonna start this debate now on bread cakes, muffin, bap, cob, or whatever. It's a bread cake where I live.
So what is that? What you call a muffin then? A bread cake?
No. A muffin is a sweet cake for me. With blueberries in it or lemon or whatever, chocolate. Yeah, but some areas, a bread cake.
No.
No. Oh God. Do you know when you have a chip butter? Yeah. And you've got. I'll show. Hang on. I've got something covered.
Do you mean a roll?
No. Rolls. Yeah, then. Yeah.
Oh, I would just call that like a bat.
Yeah. Well, we call them bread cakes in the north. Oh.
Why?
But some people call them baps.
Yeah, I would say bat.
Bobs, muffin or whatever. I don't know. Oh.
It's bread and it looks like a cake. It's a bread cake.
But it just comes into a full-on debate, on who's right and who's wrong.
Right.
Oh, but yeah.
Sean says, Shaz, can we get the bloke hoovering in the background? He's not very fast with the washing, so could nip round with the vacuum while he's at it. He could get a duster in his mouth and do the wall too.
Did you hear that, Steve?
I'll stick one up my arse and all while I'm going round.
I've heard that. Did you hear that? It's an I'll sit one up your ass and all while I'm going round.
I thought he said he was sat on his ass.
No, that's where duster is.
Oh dear.
Muffins are bread rolls made at the bottom of the oven.
Oh right, okay. So are they a bit like flatter then than a bread cake? or a bap or whatever people call them.
I don't know. Like, I would say like because they were quite big, weren't they? Like them rolls, so I would call that like a bap.
Yeah.
But like, if it was like a smaller version, I'd say that was a roll. But then, if you're in like Coventry, I think they call it like a cob.
Mm.
A roll is a cob.
Yeah.
That's it, a roll.
Yeah. In Barnsley, they call them tea cakes. But
Tea cakes? That's not a tea cake.
But a tea cake to me it's got currants in it. It's sweeter. Yeah, but in Barnsley they call them tea cakes.
I've got a question.
And Barnsley's only next door to me.
What's Steve's question?
Oh.
If it looks like a sausage roll, it's a roll. It's not a red cake. It's not a roll. A sausage roll's a roll.
Yeah, but that's pastry, Steve, a sausage roll.
Yeah, it don't matter. That's a roll.
No,
Bread cake's a bread cake.
Yeah, but we're talking about
Bread cake.
Oh, I'm a bit confused.
Yeah, me too.
No. See, says if you look at a sausage roll, it's called a roll, and that's pastry. Oh, so bread, it's call it a bread cake. Anyway.
Yeah, well, I'm not sure where he's going with that one.
No.
I'm further north than you, Shaz. It's just weirdos from Yorkshire who say bread cakes. Really?
Really? Well.
Who put 50p in you, Kathy?
Right to God's country's a foreigner.
It's a bread bun to me, but we also have stotties, which are flatter and bigger. Stotties, I've never heard of that.
Stotty roll?
No, stotty.
Stotty.
Yeah.
Sausage roll.
No, I don't know.
That's for the mop, Steve. They tend to be flat. They should have small finger hole in the bottom too. Tea cakes can be plain or fruited. I agree with that, yeah. But I definitely wouldn't call a massive roll a tea cake.
Yeah. They call a plain one a tea cake, and what we would call a fruit cake, they just say it's a fruited tea cake. Oh, bizarre, innit?
Yeah. It is weird. It's like the same country, but every region's got its own definitions of bread.
Yeah.
Don't get me started, Kathy, a finger hole in a muffin. That's just asking for her. That's what she said. Yeah.
I didn't answer that.
Sweet. Warburtons do these soft pitters that are brilliant for toasted sandwiches. They are pre-sliced, fill up the pocky bag thing. Oh yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah.
Yeah. They're great then. Yeah. I mean, we follow Slimming World and we use them to do pizza. To do a pizza base, yeah. So we use them, pull them in half, and then put all pizza toppings on. Yeah.
I did a no yeast pizza the other week because my yeast had gone out of date anyway. I thought I really fancy just like making my own pizza, so I thought I'd do like a no yeast one, and it was really easy. I mean, it was literally just like flour, water, and a bit of salt, and that was kind of it really. And I thought, I bet you this probably be all right on Slimming World because it's only like flour and water. Oh no.
Is it not?
No. Like the flour I use, I can't remember how much it was. It was like 2.5 cents per like bloody 50 grams or something stupid like that. And
really?
I actually use like 500 grams, I think. So it was literally like 1 million sins, and I was like, oh, that's fake.
Damn.
Let me see here. Food search. Just put plain flour. Oh, it's 4.5 cents per 25 grams of plain flour.
Is it?
So yeah, I basically I actually used like 500 grams or something. So it was actually like probably about 100 sins. And then, yeah, I didn't feel guilty for eating it. It was bloody lovely, the pizza I made. But I thought I was being good making it all myself.
Yeah.
But actually, no, there's no way you can make pizza good, really, apart from if you use a tortilla. But then it's like a snack, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, we've used tortillas before.
Yeah.
But I do like the Warburton's pocket things. Yeah, they're all right. And if you get those little brown square ones, they're part of your healthy B. So you can have
Oh, yeah.
one of them splitting off, and then your pizza topping on top.
Kathy says, have you seen the crimpets? Can toast the Warby sandwiches thins filled in the toaster? No.
No, I've not seen them.
That
No.
sounds good. Junie. Laughing whilst lurking. God, what are you lurking for, Junie? Listening to the debate over rolls, muffins, bread cakes. Come to Scotland, it's even weirder with names than England. Have you heard of Hull patties? Mashed potatoes with herbs deep fried in batter. No, not heard of that.
No. No, I've not heard of that.
Do you have floured Scotch claps, Junie? I don't know what that is either.
That sounds like a flour bread cake to me.
Does it?
Mm.
Oh, that's another comment.
Yeah, they may as well. They have to.
They do, Sean. That's very true. And you get the bacon with it, and you can just roll it out, literally on your surface like a pre-done dough, and the little thing tomato sauce. I've done that before. What's Steve going on about?
I don't know. I'm going on mute.
Oh yeah, I do like butter with my crumpet. That is very true.
Oh yeah, butter on crumpets or pikelets as we call them up here.
What do you call them?
Pikelets. Yeah, I know on the packet it says crumpets, but we've always called them pikelets. But yeah, loads of butter on, so the butter is like physically seeping through the bottom. So when you bite into it,
oh, I love that. I literally love that. Hello, Raquel, who's one of our American friends. You've just joined a very odd debate, actually, about bread, because in England, although we're one country in different regions, people explain like a bread roll or a bap or a crumpet or whatever with different words. So you're probably going to get quite lost. But yeah, I always say that I like butter with my crumpet or butter with my toast. It's never like toast and butter.
Yeah.
Oh, I've caught another chat there. Sorry, I keep catching other people's chat as well. I'm just trying to scroll down there. I put panettone in the toaster this morning. That was nice. Came out the smoke alarm. What's panettone? I thought you had that at Christmas.
I don't know what a panettone is. Oh yeah, is it that sweet bread with the fruit in it?
I thought it was like a Christmas thing.
Yeah. I've seen it, but I've never bought it. If it is that. Yeah.
No, I haven't. I've never had it. Pikelets with butter and Marmite. Pikelets are skinny crumpets. Okay. Oh, I'll tell you one thing that I really like as well. This might be a bit controversial. Is potato cakes. I absolutely love potato cakes, and I put so much butter on there that like when you lift it up, there's like butter on the plate, just that's melted through. I literally love it. Panettone centre forward for Chelsea. No, there's no centre forward for Chelsea called Panettone. I'm just coming back up now. So Junie, what bread do you have in Scotland? What batch do you have?
Does Joni know about? Well, obviously she probably will do battered Mars bars. Apparently that's the thing in Scotland. So I've heard. I've never been to Scotland.
Yeah,
I don't know.
that's a very Scottish thing. Is battered Mars bars, I think, isn't it? Or so I'm told. Or most things battered is a Scottish thing. Jenny loves the potato cakes too. I love them too. Or some people call them farls, I think, don't they? Farls. Farls. Oh, Schlurkin, she's got bad hands trying to limit typing. You dislocated a few fingers due to typing too much. Bloody hell, Junie, what were you doing? Sounds like you were just writing an angry letter too fast, being a keyboard warrior, and now you've dislocated your fingers. Silly Billy. Right, well, I always like to keep these down to about an hour anyway. So thank you so much for joining me, guys. I really appreciate it. And we will see you next week, next Wednesday at 7 o'clock. Thanks for joining.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.